Hello, Bob, Vintage Lambo. Well, that was really fortunate. I saw that these studs were too short and then discovered inside the transmission a broken lock washer. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. So let's take a look. The stud on the right is what I just put in, and you'll see what it is, the difference here. So let me just zoom in a little bit. You see how the stud doesn't even reach the top of the nut, and now we have a stud that reaches to the top of the nut with some threads showing. Okay, so I'm not suggesting anyone try and tackle this transmission if they've never worked on it before at all. And you will not find a manual on it. So you're blind. So if you need work, find someone who can work on it, who's done it before and all that good stuff. Example, let's just say that you take this plug out and you see, oh, I see what I need to do. I need to slide hammer that shaft out. And you're taking the cover off and everything like that. And okay, yeah, there's a gasket there, some goo in there. But you don't realize that underneath this gasket, you had that set screw in the shaft. And bingo, you are just pounding on this thing unnecessarily. So just one of these little things, a pitfall for anyone working on these cars. First, you really have to be super careful, but you need to really find out about these things before you delve into it. Okay, things are coming back together. We got the reverse gear all set up. We've got a new lock washer on the shift fork, and so that's now in here. These are now at the proper height so that we have full contact with the nuts. And this new line is going to come off, and we're going to bead blast this and send it out for zinc plating. And you saw before where we machined a new one here so it fits on. That's going to come down from the master to connect to that. That's the story. Boy, that was something. Just seeing that the top cover, someone had put in too short of studs. I wanted to investigate further. I want to change those studs out to be correct, but then with the cover off, I took a good look inside and found that broken lock washer. Wow, I'm so glad that worked out that way. Now, let's just talk about the shaft that I had to tap back in for the reverse gear. What did I use? I used brass. If I'm tapping on something steel, I don't want to distort the part, so brass. If I needed to push something in, this has a little lighter weight to it, and I can probably push it in a little bit more finesse. If I'm having to push something aluminum, I can always use Delrin. So you get the idea. Don't use steel on steel because you're just going to regret it. Well, I hope you're enjoying this. I'm not here to tell you how to work on your Lamborghini. I'm only trying to say, just take a look at it, think it over. Does everything look correct? And then investigate. So I'll see you on the next video.